Hey, every pony. Whew, I am sorry. I have a feeling that this thing just went on now. In fact, it did just go on now. So little technical trouble there. Sorry about that. I know we're about 8 minutes late here, but hey, now we're here. Technical stuff. So let's bear with me here. We have rain outside. We've had a real stormy day. It's calming down over here now, so I don't know. My internet's been a little bit wonky, so bear with me. Good to see you all. In quotes, see you all. I just wanted to say I am so excited doing this live stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. I wish I could get in there and hug all of you, because you know I'm a hugger. You guys know that. Being to the conventions, you know how much I like to hug, right? So hi Travis Powell 9256. You guys, I'm waving back at you. Hey Ashley Hill, good to see you too. I recognize all of you guys. Hi Noble.chaos. Welcome to my live stream. Oh, this is so much fun. We haven't even started, but I'm sorry about the delay there. All right, we got an hour full of fun. I'm going to be answering some of your questions, waving at you. Hi, Jonathan. Hi. And feel free, eventually you can ask me some questions. I'm going to be rambling like I tend to. Spike's got a few things to say. As you can see, Coco's got a few things to say. Wonder if she's ticklish. Virtual hugs to you too. Wonderful to see you guys again. So I'd love to say that, it's obvious that the elephant in the room that is the topic of great conversation is our beloved My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and how it ended and the fact that it did end. And I know that so many of you all over the world are just seeing the ending of that now, and a lot of you are catching up. And so I just want to tell you, waving back, I just wanted to tell you that Spike is very much alive. People have asked me further about my choice not to be in Pony Life, and it was just a professional choice. It was a creative choice. And I'm very sentimental, as I said, about My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And so to finally put that to bed, it was a creative choice, and Spike is still alive and well. Hey, if an MLP movie came out, I would be right there, so not to worry. Okay? Just wanted to say that to you guys. Hey from England. Hi, England. It's so great to see you. Grace Aronia and Cheese. Spike forever, you bet. So Spike just wants to start off by saying hello. Ready? Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is Spike again. Everybody's asking me, so where the heck have I been for all these months, right? What am I doing now, right? Well, I want you to know that the first thing was that Twilight said to me, before you kind of get on with your life too much, and I'm talking about young Spike, not the big Spike, there's still a few more chores to do, right? So I guess you guys obviously don't know, but one of the things that I had to do was I had to sandblast the castle. I'm not kidding you, but just because I got wings, Twilight says to me, okay, you got more to do here, buddy. We're not just shelving my books anymore. So I had to sandblast the entire castle. So I think I got some wingdinitis. Anyway, so good to see all you guys. You got some questions, you can fire away in a little bit. I'm going to sign some autographs, and I'm just so happy to see you guys. Spike, don't we love him? I know I miss him too, but he's always with me. Sleeps a lot, though. He still sleeps a lot, That's what I'm saying. All right. So I have a ton of things I want to share with you guys. Waving. Yeah, I missed you too, you guys. I know, Jumpy Chocolate, I miss you too. I miss you so much, and I'm hoping that with this COVID's over, at least we'll get back in the studio, and hopefully we can get back to conventions again. And I just really, really want to be able to come and see you guys again. A lot of you you're studying to become a voice director, one of you. Fantastic. I will promise, now I'm going to be doing a live stream. I'm going to be doing 3 more over the weekend. So check streamily.com/Cathy Weseluck, because there's going to be more. And I'm going to be telling you guys about some tips each time. Okay? So feel free in our stream. I'll try to pick up a few questions. And those of you who I'm signing autographs for as well, I will be, you're happy to request something from me too. Hi, Anna. Hi, Anna. Yes, I can. Please say hi to Anna. Brazil. Seriously, Brazil? Oh my God, that's one place I have. Megan, I miss Megan McCarthy. Megan, can you come through my screen? Because I have to hug you. I have to hug you. I miss hugging you guys in LA. Oh man, you guys, I just want to hug you guys so much. And I know I'm a big suck and you're probably getting sick of that. Well, maybe you're not, but I really am sentimental. And when I do see all of you guys at the conventions, I really do mean it. And I know the last BronyCon was amazing and wonderful. And I just want you to know that I am totally there for all of you. I'm very sincere about that. And I can't remember the name of the last fan that I basically signed an autograph for at the BronyCon. I'm not sure if you're watching, but it was really, really wonderful to meet you, waving back. I was standing in that lineup, the last lineup to sign autographs, and I waited 3 hours. It was a 3-hour lineup, and I will always do so, everybody. I will always wait to the very end so that each one of you have a chance to meet me. You have lightened my life, all of you. Your lives have lightened my life up unbelievably, and I've learned so much from all of you. And I want to just tell you that your talent is amazing, your compassion is amazing, and a lot of you have been through amazing challenges. So I really want to respect that. Hi, Regal Celestia. Hey, Regal Celestia. Yeah, I can say hi in Spike's voice, no problem. There you go. Right there. But I mean what I say about that, and I will hopefully in the future be coming to more conventions as soon as things clear up and get a chance to see you all. So with that, I hope you guys are staying safe with COVID-19. There's a lot of challenges out there, but we're doing our best. I've had my own in my family, my extended family, and it's been a challenge, a lot of it, but we're still there for each other and there for all of you. So without further ado, I want to start with one autograph signing. So Pixel Kitties has got a plethora of fantastic art cards this time around, as she always does. And I want to begin with a wonderful fan. You're all wonderful. I love all of you, who is dear and near to my heart. And that is Matthew and Peep. So I'm sure you're watching Matthew and Peep. I'll be signing a card for you. I don't know how much I can say, Matthew, about, and I won't, of course, divulge some of your stories. But Matthew is blind, and his son always comes to the convention with him, and he is a mentor for so many people and a model of strength and hope. And I know, Matthew, you will continue to be so because you already have been, and you are for me. So I'm with you, and I can only imagine your challenges, but I can also say to you that you're such a wonderful soul, and you have so much to give and so much strength. And I mean it. So with that, I'm going to sign your autograph, which is the 1950s Spike and Coco Pamel. Can't even say it. And if you guys will notice, if you take a little closer look here, who's that? I'm wondering if Karen Roberson is watching. Okay, she knows this one. I think she has this one anyway. Yep, it's Mayor Mare back there, every pony. Mayor Mare, she gets in once in a while. Don't you think we should have had more Mayor Mare? I think so. Okay, so I'm going to sign this to Matthew and Peep. And thank you, Matthew and Peep. I've seen you at a number of conventions. And as I say, stay strong because you're a wonderful model for us all. So to Matthew and Peep. Yeah, and, you know, it's been tough times all around for all of us. And, you know, we learn through these difficult times, and it's really important to, as corny as it sounds, to take care of yourselves, because if you don't, you can't be there for others, and, you know, it's inner strength time for us all. So I'm just going to write this out to Matthew and Peep right now, and I'm going to say this to you. Well, I'll show you what I've written here in 1 second. Yeah. Beautiful art, Pixel Kitties. Thank you so much. You're incredible. So Matthew and Peep, I've said here to Matthew and Peep, with you always. And I am. All right. Awesome. All right. So that's the first one, and I'll be sending that off to you, Matthew and Peep. And thank you for your purchase, for your support, and for the strength that you give to all of us. It's big time. All right.
So lots of you like Coco Pamel, I know that. And Coco Pamel wasn't in, as far as I'm concerned, enough shows. Even though Coco Pamel did lots of her work in Manhattan, she at least had a chance to work with Rarity, and I know how jealous Spike was too. But, oh, he's getting upset back in the corner over there. But I just wanted to say it was so much fun to work with her because I got to do so many designs.
Isn't this an awesome Coco? Wouldn't you guys say? This is amazing. Like, seriously? I'm telling you, I know. I haven't even taken the tag off. I'm not reselling it. I haven't. And she's in perfect condition, everybody. I love this Coco. Don't you? Yes. All right. Okay. Can you stay? Or are you going to fall on my head as we continue? My favorite MLP episode. I have too many favorite MLP episodes, to be honest with you. Somebody, I think it was on Twitter, said that they liked Gauntlet of Fire. And I have to say I'd forgotten about that one. But that was a really great one. I love that one too. I think, for me personally, the times they are changing. I have to say it. For many, many reasons. I mean, I think that particular show was one show that was written very, very much like the old style of the first few episodes. The heart was there. The lessons were there. It was very sentimental, but funny. And it was great. It was great. And also, of course, Spike got to sing, right? So I'm going to certainly, say that's one of my favorites, because how often did Spike get to sing? However, the times that Spike did sing, they were pretty darn good, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking, like Jolly Old Saint Nick and The True Gift of Giving. Come on! Anyway, I really enjoyed that. Does Spike like Equestria Girls Rarity more or Pony Rarity more? I think it's equal. Yeah, the episode was Spike's birthday. Thank you, Hippon Emma. Sorry if I'm getting this wrong. Oh, gosh. Yeah, he's on a yacht. That's right. That little bit when he was singing on the yacht, that was a blast. So I don't know if everybody knows what we're talking about, but he sang a song on a yacht. Him and the other girls in Equestria Equestria girls were on a yacht, and Spike had this cool little ditty. That was so funny. And don't you think, thank you, Brazil, lots of love back to you. I would love to get out to your country. I really would love to get out there one day. Now, what was I saying? The yacht, right. What he was wearing was so funny. The design they had for him on the yacht. Seriously? Keeping it hot on a yacht. It's crazy. So with that, I have to say, you know what? I have to say that Daniel Ingram, could you find a better composer than Daniel Ingram? I'm serious. That guy is able to pick up any style from any era at all. The sunglasses, yes, in that yacht song. I know, that was hilarious. But Daniel Ingram, we love you. And the other thing I loved about Daniel is that when I did that, when I did the song, The Changeling Can Change, and back to that for 1 second, full orchestra for Spike. Hello. And a full brass band for the Jolly Old Saint Nick. A brass band, an actual brass band. Thank you, Daniel. I love you. Daniel is king. Thank you, Lily Quinn 5. He is king. I miss the songs, too. And I just love the opening theme, too. Don't you love the opening theme of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic? It's wonderful. I know. Oh, I'm a sucker for music, too. And I want to tell you guys, I've said this at different conventions, but I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I went to school. Through high school. I was the valedictorian, by the way. I was a valedictorian, and I almost tripped when I was walking up to do my speech, just so you know. And I have a Bachelor of Music and a minor in Sociology. What? And I'm a voice actor. But what I'm trying to get at is that my music background came real handy when I was doing some of the songs. And when I did some of the songs for Spike, I have to stay in Spike's range in order to sing. I have to be able to sort of stay in that little bracket and sing. So that's kind of tricky when you're doing a boy's voice because you got to stay in tune, you got to stay in the character, and you got to hit those points. So anybody who's aspiring to be a voice actor, singing can be part of it too. Thank you, Gabriella Oliver. I appreciate that. I'm your favorite voice actor. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of your support, everybody. And what character do you relate to most, Lexi Gamble? Gambly? Lexi Gambly. Tell me. We can't talk, everybody. We can't say anything about future things to come. And I'll be 100% honest with you. We don't know that. I mean, when I say there's things to come, we may get the script. It depends. Okay, I'm going to correct that. When we were in Pony, we never know what's coming as far as the storylines and things like that. We get it when we get it. And the same thing applies to series. What character do I relate to in My Little Pony? Oh, wow. I relate to tons of them. Geez. Well, Spike for sure. I could relate to Twilight back in my early days when I was working like a dog to try to go through university. There's a lot I can't relate to too. Should I say that? I don't know if I should say that. Trixie was an awesome character, and I love Kathleen Barr as a person. By the way, Kathleen, I do love you. But she was kind of funny, wasn't she? Anyway, hi, Jonathan. Thanks for coming on in. Do I think Apple Dash ended up as a couple at the end of the season? I think so. But I don't know, but I think so. It kind of looked like that. But you know what? We shouldn't probably assume, should we? Yeah. You relate to Pinkie Pie. So many people relate to Pinkie Pie, Jumpy Chocolate. I mean, the thing is, though, if I could just plug into Andrea for a day, I think I'd live past 100. Don't you think? Don't you think? And frankly, so a lot of you don't know this, but somebody wants me to do Near's voice. Very close to Spike. I'm thinking about that, actually. Oh, yeah, Near's voice was down here. I think Near was like this. He was close to Spike. This is a show called Death Note, by the way. I did a voice called Near. He was a genius, this boy. And he also solved problems, he solved all the problems of the undercurrent plots that were happening. But he was also a genius. So, and I seem to be doing a lot of boy voices also, that characters who have white hair, boys who have white hair. Do people notice that too? Like Near in Death Note, and then World Trigger. World Trigger was awesome, by the way, and is awesome, you guys. You should check out World Trigger if you like anime. It's incredible. Near is best pony. Yeah. That's for sure. Oh, I'm not a legend. MLP's a legend, but thank you. I'll take that. I saw somebody with the name of Chocolate in their handle, and you're making me want some now, guys. So back in the day, Dusty Cat, who we all love and know very well, who's working Dusty whatever. At one point, you can catch me on Saturday and Sunday too, Dust. Anyway, waving. Hi. Now, what was it that was the exchange? Oh my gosh, I'm going to get this wrong. What did Dusty want? I forget what Dusty wanted me to give an exchange, but he said if I would bring something. Dusty, I know you're not on this, but I might put it on IGTV later. He said, I can't remember it. But he wanted me to bring something to a con. And so I brought something to a con, and in exchange, he gave me a box of dark chocolate Mars bars. Are you kidding me? Hi, Bindus. Seriously, thank you. I also like milk chocolate, by the way, just so people know. Can you address me as in? There, how's that? Someone requested me to do that as Near. It's like Spike, kind of. I would totally come back to voicing Near again. Absolutely, I would come back and voice Near again. I would come back. Thank you. I try to be a kind person. I really do. I would do any one at all, any reprise of any character that I've done. And Cyber 6 is another one that I would love to do because it ended. We did 13 episodes of a show called Cyber 6. You guys should check it out. It's pretty awesome. Very dramatic, but really interesting. Sort of European-based, kind of cutting-edge drama. Really good. The character I played was the lead character, and plus I played that lead character acting as a male teacher. So check it out. It's interesting. But she was part cyber, part human, and she struggled with that. Cyber 6. You gotta check it out. It was done many years ago, but it's streaming these days too. Yeah, Adrian Seidelman. That was real fun to play. Thank you. I'm not a queen. I should have brought my crown. I should have brought a crown. I remember most of you from BronyCon, but I know faces sometimes better than names. So please don't feel offended if I don't. Waving, the Oddball 100. Thanks for joining us, Oddball 100. Waving. Yeah, Spike loves gemstones. I got to tell you. And I kind of wish that he went on more expeditions. You know, I always asked the writers, can you please have Spike in an episode with Fluttershy? They could be like a little brother and sister duo doing something, going out in the woods, getting lost together, having an adventure. Wouldn't that be great? You know, there was so much more we could have done. It's time to sign another autograph, right? Okay, number 2. And no in particular order, by the way. Although there's some VIP people here that I'm acknowledging greatly. So this next one is also the 1950s Spike, which is fantastic. I love that one. And this one is to Katina. Hi, Katina. Thank you for joining the live stream. Here it is again. Beautiful. I wish I could doodle Spike. I don't know if I can. But shout out to you, Katina. Thank you for being on the live stream. Thank you for your support. And I'm so happy to sign this for you. So let's do that. You guys are awesome. And I miss you big time. Yep. Well, I really do think that this COVID thing is going to pass. It's going to. And we just have to hang in there, you know? We just have to. And so this is for Katina.
Yeah, and I'll do Spike too, because you wanted me to do like a doodle of Spike head in the signature. I don't know if I could, if you meant an actual doodle, I don't know if I even want Cathy to doodle me, because I think she's going to wreck it, right? Because if she wants to doodle me, right, she's got to put the muscles in there because they're grown, right? So, don't we love Spike? Don't we miss him?
Best always, you're the best, Katina. Thank you. Awesome. I love this one. Don't you love this one? All right. So that is another one. Perfecto. Perfecto Mundo. That's kind of retro, isn't it? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. So it's fantastic working with Tabitha. I love working with Tabitha because the energy is like high octane all the time, right? High octane. And what they tend to do is they tend to put me, actually this was more in the earlier days, they tend to put me when I'm doing a show in a studio, they tend to put me as the quiet person, believe it or not, in between the busy guys, like the Matt Hills and the, you know, and the Matt Hills and the other guys that are just like bouncing off the walls, you know, like those kinds of guys, right? Yeah, I seem to have a calming effect, I guess, in the studio. But when I'm with you, I'm so open. Okay. Grace Aroni and Cheese, yes, we have this together. And we are going to get through this COVID thing, everybody. I know it's done so much damage on so many levels, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We got this. You know, not to worry. Have I used my actual voice for a character, Elijah Layson? Yes, I would love to use my actual voice more, and I have, actually, because I played a lot of moms. I played reporters. I played secret agents. So, yes, I have used my voice quite a bit. Hi, it's Christian18. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Good to see you. So, yes, I have. Now, you guys are going to have to bear with me because I'm new to this, and I need to see what these question marks are. So I'm going to just look and say, tap a question. Oh, yes, it's okay. I know that people are doing other live streams at the same time. I'm not actually allowed to have you guys join live right now. So that's what I'm told. Nothing more than that. So, yes, and Buttercream is absolutely the sweetest bunny ever. I do remember that, and thank you for mentioning that because she is. She is the best. No question about it. So, waving, Uptown Girl. Thank you for coming, everybody. What else? What else? Yeah, I'm chock full of hugs, right? That's why it's kind of hard to hug you guys here, but I would be doing that like crazy at the next con. So meet me at the next con, whenever that is. We don't know yet. Okay, I am going to sign yet another one, and it seems as though the 50s one is the most popular. Well, it's not the most actually, but right now it is. So this one I am making out to Christian. Thank you, Christian, for joining the live stream. Big hugs to you, personal hugs, wishing you well in your own world, whatever's happening with you. Hope it's all good. And I'm happy to sign it. Thank you for purchasing this, and thank you for coming to join the live stream. I'll probably have my hair in a pony by the end of the weekend, just to let you know. It's not always perfect. Look. There. People think it's perfect. It's not. You do it once, you let her rip. Okay, so this one is to Christian. And thank you again, Christian, for joining us. Yeah. We have a very kind of yucky, cold, rainy day today. Do you guys? We had like crazy hot weather, and now it's like winter. We have Celsius, by the way, too, in Canada. We don't have degrees. So it would probably be 46 degrees it went down to today. Crazy. Yeah. All right. What can I say to you, Christian? Wishing you, yeah. Awesome, you guys. Awesome. Just doing this here is it's different, but I still feel like I'm kind of with you, so that's great. One of the most difficult characters that I dubbed, and why, I'll get back to that in 1 second. Here you go, Christian. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hopefully I will see you in person one of these days too. The most difficult character that I dubbed. Wow. Well, let me explain something that it's a little bit of an acting thing. Difficult can be in a lot of ways. So difficult can be ranges, it can be energy, it can be length of performance. And I would say that some of the most difficult ones to do for ADR, for dubbing, are the ones that are the very, very energetic boy voices that were screaming and yelling for episodes and episodes and episodes and episodes. And it is tough on the throat after a while, because when you do dubbing, you're not in a group with other characters. You're not in a group with other actors. You are only doing it by yourself. And a lot of the times it's high energy. You're doing a lot of action and you're all over the place. And by the time you finish your session, which can go on for quite a while, you're kind of raw in the throat. I've done it, still do it, but I would say that's one of the challenges, is just the biology. Yeah. So, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining us, those who are joining now. Good to see you. I'm so happy to be here. What else can I say? Everyone's always asking, are you doing more shows? Waving. Hey, it's Bella, 23. Thank you for joining. There's so many more things that we're doing, and I do like Minty from G3. Love Minty from G3. And that continues. But, there have been some complications with COVID too. We can't get together in the studio the same way, but we do actually record separately. So it is a little bit different now. But I'm still doing the gamut as a voice actor, commercials, animation. And those of you who don't know, there's a whole range of voice arenas that you can get work in. So it's not just cartoons, it's commercials, it's narration, it's video games, it's promos, specialty projects. I actually did the voice of a computer voice in a new museum that was opening up once. Yeah, so you just push the button, it's like, welcome to so-and-so, so-and-so. That kind of thing, yeah. So I played a computer. And in that, it was for actually a nature museum in Ottawa, Canada. And another actor, an older man, it was kind of like a spaceship scene. And so when you pushed the, what do you call it, the console, you got information on space and the universe and time and all this. And so this older man, who was also one of the characters, would push the button and say, "We are actually coming to a dangerous place. Turn this around, computer. Turn the spaceship around. Abort, abort." And I, as a computer, would say, "Please enter access code." "We don't have time for that, computer. We don't have time. We're going to crash. Abort, abort." "Please enter access code. Enter access code now." I just wanted to say that's actually my normal voice too, so those are characters. But those are other projects that we do also, everyone, not just regular anime. There's all kinds of voice acting gigs you can do that are typical. So, and that's where getting a good agent comes in. I gotta say, yes, you can do stuff online, but getting a good agent helps. Yes, I've had a lot of fun at the conventions. Somebody wants to know, Rainbow Dashery wants to know, what do I think about MLP final episodes? Did I like the ending? You know, I don't like any endings. So I didn't like it because it was an ending. Lavocado 65, hi, thank you for joining. Because it was an ending, so I didn't like that. It was an ending. But I think it was a very, very difficult thing to end when you think about it. And I think on that note, I think it was ended well, as much as can be ended for something that I feel should never end ever. So that's all I can tell you. I know the ending made me cry as well. I know it was really quite tough. Does anybody want to see a really cool Mare? I've shown this stuffy to a lot of you before, but it is one of my favorites. Really is one of my favorites. I don't know if Karen Roberson's watching, but Karen, look at this beautiful plushie. I'm not giving these away, guys. These are, can't. I mean, even for a charity, I know you know how I love charities, but I can't. She's just too fantastic. And I gotta say, the artwork that you guys out there do at the cons and even behind the scenes, just on Twitter and that, like, I can't believe it. Like, the talent is insane. You guys are insane with your talent. Isn't she cute? Look at these little glasses. Like, come on. Like, look at how amazing they're done. That's ridiculous. And I'm sorry at the moment I can't think of who the designer is, and I'm sorry. But this is just too awesome for words. I've got to put her here because she's not going to stand up beside Coco. She falls over a lot. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. Okay. We have more things to sign. So this time we are going to sign a different one. And this one is another Pixel Kitties wonderment called Jinkies. Would you take a look at that, every pony? Isn't that awesome? Look at Spike's face, and he's got his dog version with him. And this goes out to Mark Hyder and Gallop Crush. Everything is, Mark and Gallop Crush say, believe in your dreams. Anything is possible if you believe. I'm going to cry. It's so true. It's so true. Yeah, it is awesome art. It really is. So, going to make this art out to you too. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you for your wonderful words. A lot of you know, well, some of you know that I'm actually on Instagram, and I'll get, sorry, Mark, I'm going to sign yours in a moment, but just came to mind what you said, Mark, and Gallop Crush, which was something quite sentimental. You know me, everybody, every pony. I am sentimental, and I love photography, and I love nature. So if you go to Instagram, you'll see a lot of my stuff on there that has these kinds of sentiments. They're just moments in time of peace, of healing, of times where I've been regenerated and just spent time with nature. And I think that's a wonderful place that everyone can go to renew, especially during this time. So check out Instagram. It's Cathy_Weseluck. You're on Instagram now. Okay, Mark and Gallop Crush. All right. Oh, this is so much fun, you guys. I'm telling you, and I can't wait to do it again this weekend. Yep. All right. All right. I should have had chocolate beside me, shouldn't I? Well, it's not hard to find. Takes moments, really. All right. This is to Mark and Gallup Crush, sending you the best always, Cathy. Looking forward to getting these out to you guys. Thank you so much. So awesome. All right. Thank you, guys. What else do we have? Yes, BabsCon is happening. Shout out to BabsCon. Shout out to BabsCon, every pony. I had a wonderful time or two there. Wonderful BabsCon. Hi to everybody who's organizing. I hope it's going well. Yes, I got lots of tips for aspiring voice actors, so now's the time to tell you one or two. So if you are, I know it's overwhelming, there's so many of us on right now and everything, but you can catch me again this weekend if you want. I've got more tips, lots more tips. So good tips for voice actors. One thing that's important is to eventually, and I'm not pitching myself here even though I am coaching and I do coach, but I do want to say, and I've coached for over 25 years. I want to say that it's important at some point to get a good coach because they will be able to hear your voices that you guys can't hear yourself. And I remember when I was a lot younger, I thought that I could do boy voices back in the day, and I couldn't. So when I was starting out, I was trying to do boy voices, and I was sure that I was doing these awesome boy voices. And a friend of mine said to me, and I was brand new, and a friend of mine said to me, hi, Epic Gamma, thanks for joining. A friend of me said, Jojo Morono. A friend of mine said, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I can do boy voices. I think I can do boy voices. I was just starting out. Listen to this. And I started doing some voices, and my friend's staring at me like this. And I'm like, what? And they're like, that's not a boy voice, Cathy. That's a female crow. I'm like, what? That's not a female crow. That's a boy voice. And it really wasn't. It was really bad. So when I started to try boy voices, I didn't do very well because I could not hear myself. So one voice tip would be, eventually, get yourself a good coach. Workshops are terrific. I've done them for years too, and I will do them again in the future, and I hope to do some stuff online. I got to figure it all out, but I'd love to. I've been teaching workshops and private coaching for a long time now, you guys, over 25 years. And a lot of you don't know this, but some of the teachers out there now were my students. I'm so proud of them. I know. It's a long time ago. So that's one tip. Make sure that you have a professional assess your voice at some point, because you may think that you're doing some things, but from a casting person's perspective or a professional, you might not be. And it's very important. The other voice tip is don't strain your ranges. So a lot of you want to do these crazy voices, these character voices, and you want to go high in your pitch, or you want to,
do something that might be up here, or do something like this, so there's a voice like that. But if it's a voice like that,
it's going to crack and you're not going to be able to hold it for a bunch of hours. So those voices you shouldn't put in your roster, because they'll find somebody who sounds like that. And yes, people do. So don't strain your voice when you're creating characters. Make sure you get a professional at some point to really assess you and tell you where you're at. Those are two things. Let's see. Yes. I know someone, Gabriella Oliver, is saying we have to believe in our dreams, and sometimes it's too hard to believe in those. I know. We have rough times and difficult days, and we're all in different categories in our lives, in different positions, on different levels with our challenges. And so I just want to, you're welcome, Galactic Musical Girl. You're welcome. I just want to say to really take heart, every pony, really take heart. It's going to be okay. And I know this sounds kind of a little out there and esoteric, but if you look at it even scientifically, reality is only this moment. Right now is what is. And if it's a bad right now, just hold on to the fact that there's lots more moments coming. There's a brand new day ahead, and start new with every moment. Seriously, start new with every moment. Things are going rough. Get outside in nature. Take a deep breath. Make sure you get enough sleep and drink a lot of water. I'm not kidding. Yes, when MLP ended, my reaction was sadness, of course. I totally miss my characters. it's been sentimental for me, I have to tell you. Of course, we ended recording the show a long time ago, and before, of course, it got out to the fans. So we really had time to kind of process before it got out there. And I needed that time. Hi, Lauren Weseluck. Hi, Lauren. Lauren's my niece, every pony. Love you, Laura. Lauren, by the way, I'm just going to give a shout out to Lauren Weseluck, my niece, who I love to bits, Lauren. I just want to say that Lauren has helped me be here today. So thank you, Lauren. I'm trying to get Lauren to help me. Maybe I'll do some other live streams in the future, you guys, on other things. So we'll see. But thank you, Lauren. So yes, back to what my thought stream as opposed to live stream was just that it was very sentimental, and it always will be for me. It's not going to end. It's not going to end in my heart, and I mean that sincerely. So whenever I do end up coming to other conventions in the future, every pony, I will be retaining that with you when I meet you again in person. You've got some hellos, Lauren, from Grace Saronia, and she says hi to my niecey, Lauren. She's not a baby, and I call her my niecey. That's wrong. Isn't that wrong? It's just wrong. Okay. We've got more to sign, everyone. So let's see what else we have here. All right. We've got another one coming up here, and this is a new one that you guys haven't seen yet. So this one, Pixel Kitties, we love you. Again, I will say that over and over again. Is entitled Spike the Brave and Glorious, and I titled it, actually, because I love that phrase, Spike the Brave and Glorious. That was hilarious. I almost peed my pants when I heard that in the script. Okay, so here it is, and this one is for Eclipse Filer. Hi, Eclipse Filer. Thank you for coming on the live stream, and thank you for your purchase, and to have me sign it. I'm excited. And he has something, or Eclipse, I don't know if it's a she or he, Eclipse Filer, but I want to say that there was a special message, and that message is to stay creative and do your best in all your work. And I think maybe that's for me, but it's also for all of you who are creative. So thank you. Making it out to Eclipse Filer. All right. Two. Kind of cool name there, too. I wonder where you got that from. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. This is awesome, you guys. And hopefully I'll be continuing to do these sorts of things in the future more. Hopefully I'll do them with respect to workshops too and training. I think a lot of people are interested in that. So, we'll hope so. If I can just get my act together, you know. There is still quite a bit going on, and it's just about organizing, isn't it? So, and I too, like everybody else, need those down times. We do. We just need them. So here's to Eclipse Filer, sending you wishes and dreams come true from my heart. There it is. Thank you, Pixel Kitties. We love you. All right. So, what else can I chat about? I want to tell you guys, I came across some funny little things about my childhood. And I found a little picture that was hilarious. It's kind of funny. I think my mother asked me to pose in this one when I was young. And this one is faded, so I don't even know if you can see it. But I just came across this, and I just love the shoes and the stockings. And I think in those days, we wore something called a culotte. So it was kind of like I actually had a blouse. Anyway, it was a one-piece outfit. And here I am on my mom's patio smelling roses. I'm going to show you. Can you see this? Wait a minute. I know, that's the young Cathy. I know, little Cathy. Little Cathy. You know what I was called in high school? My friends started calling me Katie Rainbow. And the reason I was called Katie Rainbow is because, now you guys don't know this. This is kind of interesting. And I'm going to ask all my Russian friends. Hi, Juju, Swaggy Dude, hiya. I'm going to ask my Russian friends because it might be wrong. But I was told that my last name Weseluck, which actually, I'm going to tell you, was changed. It was originally Veseluha. That's a true story. And apparently it means rainbow, I think, in Russian, or at least cheerful. So my friends in high school discovered that and started to call me Katie Rainbow. That was my name, Katie Rainbow, in high school, sort of. Anyway, that's just a cute little picture I found on the patio. Do you like my shoes? You like those shoes? Pretty happening, hey? Something I came across. Anyway, what else? I look tall. Yeah, how tall do you think I am? How tall do you think I am? I'll tell you exactly, without shoes. 5'6¾". That's how tall I am. So I am kind of tall. I'm not, but my mother is like 5 feet tall. No kidding. 5 feet tall. 5. Little one. My dad was 6'1", though. My dad passed away when I was 20, which is sad. Anyway, so thank you. I love you too. I can't pronounce it. Juharlevksul. Yes, I did see the finale of my MLP. I cried a lot too. I really did, especially the very ending when the book closes and the music's playing. I can barely stand it, but I also I've cried a lot through the series with different episodes. I cried when I heard myself sing the true gift of giving, and then of course Twilight continuing that song to the end. That was the holiday show, right? The Christmas holiday show. I was crying with that. So yeah, I'm a bit too sentimental. I miss you guys too. Yoso and Nady 68. I miss Spike as well. Thank you, Grace Aroni and Cheese, for my father. Yes, he passed away when I was 20, my dad, which was very sad. And it was unfortunately a very long time that he suffered. And so it was very difficult for all of us. But we made it through. And all of you too can. So, yeah. I hope I can meet you all again, too, at another BronyCon. But the BronyCon actually ended, so I don't think there will be another one. But there will be other conventions. And yes, BabsCon is on right now, everybody. So shout out to BabsCon. I can't speak, and I'm a voice actor. Yes. Does Spike miss Garble? Are you kidding?
Do I miss Garble? Are you serious? Me miss Garble? You know what? I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to take the high road because I just got to say that Garble's got stuff he's going through, okay? And in the end, he's not such a bad dude, Maybe he's just a little bit misdirected, misled, But hey, no, I would love to play a game of Ogres and Oubliettes with him, though. Yeah, let's see who wins that game, right? Garble.
Whatever. All right. We have more. Okay, we're going to sign another one, everybody. And this one's made out to Dan. Dan, I know who you are, Dan. You are such a faithful fan. You have come to so many conventions, Dan, that I want to thank you so much for that. You are awesome. I've met you a number of times, given you tons of hugs, and received them back from you. Thank you so much for your commitment and your heart and being a real trooper. It's just a joy to see you every time at these conventions, and here you are again. So thank you so much, Dan. I do remember you, and I always will. You are wonderful, and you've been such a support for all of us, and just a joy. I always smile when I see you come to the cons. So this next one will be for Dan, and we just talked about Ogres and Oubliettes, and that's the one Dan's going to get. Pixel Kitties once again. I love this one. This one might be one of my favorites. Look at the expression of Mare, would you? Look at her expression. That's hilarious. Love it. All right. Let's get this one to Dan. Yeah. I really love this one. Incredible. I never know what she's going to come up with next. And I can't wait. Can't wait for the next one. All right. right. And I love Spike's expression in this one too. It's hilarious. Like, check it out. Check out his expression. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Look at these little guys. Look at these little guys. Oh, and there's the Brave and Glorious, of course, right? So, wonderful. Here you go, Dan. May the best of everything be yours. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Dan. Okay, every pony. Should Mare be a princess, you ask? Mare, why don't we ask Mare if she would be a princess? Well, Mare is a little bit older than the others. Perhaps she would be a queen instead of a princess. I don't know why Mare was not in more of the shows, but we would have loved her to be in it, although she did run for president. Did you guys know that she ran for president last time around? Probably not. Mare, we love her. Yes, somebody asked me if I play instruments, if I've played an instrument. And boy, do I have an answer for you on that one. So can you guys guess what instruments I have played officially from high school, university, and for fun on my own? 4 different kinds of instruments. Can you guys guess what instruments I've played? Come on. I'm sure you're not going to guess all of them. I will tell you one of them. Let's see. Okay, this one's not so uncommon. Yes, piano. Louisa.vvo says piano. Yes, that's 1. 3 more. What other instruments have I played? Piano, drums? No. Spike plays piano, drums, no. Guitar, yes. Guitar is the second one. No, not sax. No. So we said yes, piano and guitar. That's 2. No, not French horn. Oh my gosh, I love French horn. I love French horn. Yes, guitar is one of them. Piano, trumpet. Yes, that's a 3rd one. Noble.chaos says trumpet. That's a 3rd one I've played. We've got 1 more, every pony. You may not guess this one. It's a little bit more obscure, formal. Nope, not violin, not trombone. Love trombone. There's a story about the trombone I have. Okay, so we've got piano, waving. Yes, so trumpet, guitar, piano, and not violin. Close, though. Not violin. I love the harpsichord, by the way. Not the harpsichord, the harp. Come on, you guys. Cello, nope. Not bass, nope. Viola! Yes! Cathancy.m got it. I played the viola. That, by the way, if people don't know what the heck that is, it's a bigger violin and it's lower in tone. Viola. I played viola in the orchestras at school and university. I played trumpet as well in the bands at school and university. Viola. Yes, I played viola. I played piano for fun at home. I never played that anywhere formally. And I studied classical guitar. I was a classical guitarist in university. That's right. And here's a story that you guys don't know, but this was a big challenge for me when I was in university. So I took a Bachelor of Music degree. And as those of you will know, if you take a Bachelor of Music degree program or a BA in music, then you have to have an instrument, obviously, right? But that doesn't mean that you're a performer. Even if you take composing as your major, if you take a general Bachelor of Music degree program, all of you still have to have a instrument to play. So I picked viola. Why did I pick viola? Because I had the most education, which would help me get accepted into the program, right? So that's why I had to go in with viola. But here's a twist, you guys. Here's a twist. I had to switch my interest. So I went to university, and the university program for me was a 4-year university program in Ontario, Canada. And I had a Hungarian, I'm digressing. But I had a Hungarian, I'm getting ahead of myself. I played viola. That was the instrument that I auditioned for and got in with in my Bachelor of Music program. But I wanted to major as a composer. So I went into composition because originally, you know what I wanted to do? Not voice acting. I never thought I'd be a voice actor. I wanted to be a composer of film and TV documentary. And so then I was going to combine my music with my sociology minor and do documentaries. That's what I wanted to do, be a film and TV composer. But anyway, I got sidetracked, and then I got, my father passed away when I was in first year university. It was very difficult. And at that point, too, I was also getting, it's not a bursitis, but it was an arm problem, a muscle problem from playing the viola, and I had to switch instruments or not be in the program anymore. So the dean of in my university program said, well, Cathy, if you want to continue doing your Bachelor of Music program, you have to have an instrument. You have to have an instrument. So I was like, okay. And so I just decided, because I strummed the guitar and taught myself how to play folk guitar, maybe I could do it. I'm serious. This is a true story. And I taught myself to play classical guitar. They assigned me a Hungarian fantastic professor at the university. I did private classes twice a week to catch up in the program, and I graduated as with a classical guitar as my instrument. I did it. I made it. Whew. Yeah. My father had cancer, though. Someone had asked how my father passed away. Yeah, he had cancer, and it was a long, difficult time. So to all those people who are suffering in any way, big hugs to you all. Waving. Hi, Joel. Yes. All right. So what else can I tell you? We have more to sign. So let's see. Now we have Isaiah Franson. Hi, Isaiah. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We're having a great time. I'm having a great time. It's getting toasty in here. Is it toasty where you are? I had a tea that I started. Normally I put some cream in there a little bit, but now it's going to be a iced tea, maybe a warm tea, cool tea. Yeah, so I'm just going to have a sip, if that's okay. Was the whole MLP show a flashback of Twilight's perception, the finale? I don't know. Yes, I do have cool talents. I have lots of cool talents that you guys don't know about. I can pick a thick blade of grass from the lawn, and I can put it together and blow it and make a sound out of it. That's a cool talent. Isn't that a cool talent? Is that a cool talent? Hey, how's it going, Ryan Lamont 777? That's from Spike. Yeah, that's one of my cool talents. Well, you guys know, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Babs Con, if it was you where I played ping pong. I'm so sorry. My memory is failing me. But I one of my cool talents is I play a mean game of ping pong. I'm sorry. I was on with Isaiah Franson. I'm sorry, Isaiah. You can see how I digress. That's how I am with my voices. I switch back and forth. I'll try to come back to the ping pong story. Let's sign Isaiah's. Isaiah also loves the 1950s Spike and Coco Camel. Powell. Yeah, that one. So this is to Isaiah. Thank you, Isaiah, for joining us. I'm so happy to sign for you. I hope to meet you maybe one day at a convention as well, too. Wouldn't that be nice? If conventions come back, hopefully they will. And I'm just going to say they will, because I can't imagine a life without them. I'm sure a lot of you can't either. Yay. And we'll see. And you know what? We just have to stay on that positivity stretch, don't we, everyone? So this is to Isaiah. May every wish come true for you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Wonderful to sign for you guys, because one of the things I love about you guys purchasing these, me being able to, then know who you are, is that I can talk to you directly and actually, I can see you guys streaming too, but I do remember so many of you, and I just really thank you for supporting us as well. It brings to mind, these signings bring this to mind, but it brings it to mind anyway, of how much you have supported all of us through M. Fried P. Thank you, M. Fried P. joined. Hello. The support means a lot to us. We're actors, we're just people too, though, and we have our ups and downs and challenges, and it's just really nice to, spend the time we do with you at conventions. And I have to say a shout out to all the con organizers and all the supporters, the volunteers. Everybody have done such an enormously wonderful job over all the years. I mean, I know Thornwing at Thornwing would know more than I would, but I'm trying to remember how many conventions I've been to. I think it's about 26 or 7. And so many more that I was not able to come to, and those of you who I was not able to come to yet, and that was Australia and England and Germany, I would love to still come. But there's been so many things that have occurred, that scheduling and all kinds of things that had prevented me. So let's hope for the best in the future. But I can connect with you guys here. Yes, so great. Yeah, I hope, Ashley, there will be future conventions. I hope so. I really hope so, because there has to be. There just can't not be. I love you too. I can't pronounce your name. Zulaikwa 14. I love you too. And Mixentality. I love you too. All of you guys. So, every pony, like, is anybody, like, we've got extreme weather here. Okay? Like, again, I'm in Celsius. Okay? It went up to 32 degrees Celsius, which felt like 37. Are you guys like sweating over there, or are you freezing? Let me know. Do I know some Spanish? Por favor, mañana. Not much, but I love the language, and I would love to go to Spain. I haven't gone to Spain yet. Had an opportunity, sort of, and I couldn't go, but I would love to go one day. Maybe my niece and I will go. If you're still watching, Lauren, maybe we should go one day. I don't know. Thank you, guys. You're amazing, too. How did I get an agent? That's a good question. How did I get an agent? Well, I was very lucky. But you guys can get it, too. You have to have a good demo. I'm going to tell you this right out flat. And I'm not saying that to pitch demos or my workshops or my private coaching. You need to get a good demo, every pony. You have to get a good demo, because it shows what you can do. And that's what clients and agents and casting people need to have. They need to have some kind of demonstration from you of what you can do. And so when you do get to make a demo, I really recommend taking the time. So, no, I have never been to Norway, by the way, and I would love to go to the fjords in Norway. But demos are extremely important. I'm just telling you, that's your ticket into the business. You have a good demo, you do it professionally, you take the time, waving, hi, then you guys have a better chance of getting work. I'm just telling you the truth. Don't rush your demo. Don't do it cheaply. Yes, there's ways that it doesn't have to be the most expensive, but you should do it professionally, and you should take the time to raise the money to do so and get a good person who's working in the field, who's got a good reputation. Make sure you check that out. Please, it's very important. That's how you get. So how did I get an agent? With a demo. But I also worked at the CBC in Toronto, Canada, and in Vancouver. I was an associate producer for the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation in Vancouver, and I was a trainee producer, got my starts in Toronto. And the host, so I got a promotion and moved to Vancouver, BC, where my main residence is. And there, the host of the show that I was working on, I worked on a show called Disc Drive. The host was Jürgen Goth. He said, Cathy, you have a really great voice. Have you ever thought of doing voice acting, voiceover? And I said, voice what? No, didn't know about it, didn't hear about it. He said, you should make a demo. I'd be happy to make one with you. The demo is your kind of resume. It's an audio. We do MP3s now, recording. It's an audio recording of about like 2 minutes max. That is like 10 to 15 seconds in length, that demonstrates all the characters that you can do in short bits of time. That's like a demonstration. It's like a resume for audio, for animation. I'm talking animation. There is one style you do for commercials too. So it's very important, you guys, to take your time and care when you do a demo, because that's your ticket into the industry. That's your ticket to getting an agent. Hi again, Ashley. What was your favorite song you sang on MLP? Hands down, A Changeling Can Change. Loved singing that. Loved it. Because I had a full orchestra. I wasn't there with it. I had the track, but it was a full orchestra. It was wonderful to sing. And a true gift of giving is also great. I would say that one's my fave, but Spike didn't sing that often. So when he did sing, I loved them. It was a real kick, a real blast to do Old Saint Nick, which is on the My Little Pony Christmas CD. I loved it. Old Saint Nick. It was wonderful. A good microphone to set up for a newbie. There are so many. So there's not one I could recommend, because I would go to your nearest fantastic audio store and I would ask them what they recommend, because you don't want to go extremely expensive. You don't need to. But what you do have to make sure is that the room you're in, the sound is mute. So everyone says, well, I don't want to spend thousands and thousands, quintillions of dollars on making a studio. So what do I do? All you have to do, everyone, is go and get one of those dividers. You know, when you change behind those dividers, those clothing dividers, just throw a bunch of blankets over top of that and make a little room for yourself so that you can mute the sound so it doesn't echo. Do it. And get a good microphone, get a windsock, which is a cover, or you can get one of those little screens that come down over in front of the microphone. Make sure you have that, and just make sure that when you play back, there's no echo. It has to be clean and clear. It doesn't have to be expensive. I can't tell you how many times. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to throw this at you. Here you go. Here's a tip, big tip. Ready? A fabulous app that I use, that many professionals use, is called Voice Record Pro. Get it. Download it. That's what I use when I'm out of town. You can record on it. You can edit on it. It's fantastic. There you go. You're welcome. I'm a huge fan of Kyle Rideouts too. Kyle, I love you to death. You are so talented. You're probably not watching, but I love you anyway. So you guys can pass on that I love Kyle. I love him. Thorax. It was such a moment. But Kyle is such a talented guy. If you guys find him on Twitter, follow him. He's just amazing. He's a film producer too, and he does so much more. So he's wonderful. You're welcome. Okay, so let's do another sign-in. What time are we at? Oh my gosh, we only have 15 minutes potentially left here, everybody. I'm going to miss you. Come back on the weekend. We're not done. I got lots more to say, clearly. Okay, so now we have, let's see, we have another one, and this one is another Ogres and Oubliettes request. So this one is for you, Alex Bordeaux. Here you go. I'm starting to really... I'm loving this one big time. Alex Bordeaux. Thank you, Alex, for joining. I'm about to sign this for you. Wherever you are, send me a little message. Let me know where you're located, where you're coming from today. And I wish you the best in whatever it is you are doing, what you aspire to do. And I hope all is well with you and your family and that you are staying safe. And thank you for joining us on the live stream. So, whoa, I just about Sharpied myself. I was going to draw something here, but that's just crazy, isn't it? You know what? A fan actually got me to sign his forehead once. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to, would stay on for long. I didn't realize that I could actually do things with my eyebrows. Look at it, I kind of can do one, but not the other one. I'm losing the plan here. Okay, but that's fine, isn't it? Maybe more characters will come up. Look out. Okay, to Alex. Thank you, Alex, for joining us. It's always a pleasure. Oh, boy, I miss signing these for you guys and meeting you in person. Well, as I say, hopefully, There's so many places I have not been and want to come to see you. Yeah, I can't even begin to say all the places. There's just too many, but I'd love to get around the world and do that. May your every wish come true. Alex, there you go. Can't wait to get that out to you. I feel like every time I sign one of these personally for you, I kind of feel like I know all of you. You know, I can sort of, I know that's a little esoteric, but I kind of do. I kind of feel like you're in the room with me here. So thank you, Alex Bordeaux. Very appreciated, and thank you for joining us. It was amazing to work with John de Lancie. Somebody asked me just now, what was it like to work with John de Lancie? It was fantastic. I mean, John, as we all know, is a seasoned actor on every level, and he's been around for so long. He's had a long, long career. I will come to Denmark. I would love to come to Denmark. Oh, I would love to come to Denmark. But John is awesome, and yeah, I'm sorry we just didn't have enough time to really get to know each other. We did the odd convention, but not spend too much time. But John's fantastic, yes. I don't know where Kyle Rideout is stationed now. Somebody asks me where he lives. I think he's still in BC, but he's probably spending his time in LA as well. I don't really know. But you've got to follow Kyle, everybody. He's just fantastic. Yeah, I know the cons are quite far, aren't they? Well, we just have to hope that they do come, close to a town near you one of these days, wherever you guys are located. It would be nice, wouldn't it, to be closer to them? All right, so we have just a little bit more time here, so I'm just going to make sure that I get everybody signed. Okay, and our next one is Ethan Coe. Ethan! All right, well, you've got another one of my faves. I mean, the Brave and Glorious, seriously, right? Come on, you guys. Spike was brave, is brave, and glorious. The glorious just cracked me up every single time. It cracked me up that he was brave and glorious. Oh, man. The writers, I love you. I miss you. Seriously. Fantastic writing. I think some of the very best writing was on that show. Yeah. Oh, My Little Pony. But there's so many more shows. I mean, I don't know how many of you love anime, but anime is awesome too. And I really have enjoyed it. I've had a real career of doing lots of anime. A lot of people will remember Shampoo.
Hiya, Ranma! Ranma, take shampoo to date! Oh.
If Brad Swale was on a live stream, I might blend myself with him. You know what I mean. Yeah. He was, he played a character called Moose, and he was also in love with my character, but she was in love with this guy called Ranma. It's a funny show, ADR anime. So Ethan, here you are. Do stay awesome. There's your wonderful autograph signing. Thank you so much for it. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for being part of the live stream. Thank you. All right, that's Ethan. And I'm going to have some of my weak tea. I like things strong, so this is kind of enjoyable, you know. Yeah, Spike did get buff in the finale, didn't he? Didn't they buff his body up? I gotta say, they buffed his body up. Yes, and I did notice how Spike always dresses up as himself. The other question that's here from Howling Dash Forever wants to know, well, I guess you're going back and forth. I'm not going to join in the live this time, Every Pony. We're not really supposed to, but at some point, maybe in my future, I will do so. And yes, what else can I say here? Well, there's a shout out to Juju the Swaggy Dude. May 31st is a birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, let's see. Brody Kate Daniels 2005 says, you never thought that you would be watching My Little Pony. Well, I'm glad you are. You got to see the whole thing. It's so awesome. And yes, Spike did age well. I think so too. He's got quite the jaw. Don't you think he's got quite the strong jaw? you know? If you thought you could rely on Spike when he was a little guy, you can definitely rely on him now, right? What is now? Wouldn't you guys love, I'm just going to put this out there, writers, producers, companies, if you ever bring Friendship is Magic back, wouldn't that be nice? I personally would love to continue to do Spike for that. I'm saying it live now. But also, what happens? What's happened between when we left off as Spike being a little guy to the last episode? There's this whole thing in between. We have to cover it, don't you think? We need episodes for that. Just saying. We have another autograph here I'm going to sign. And I don't know who this is made out to. Oh. Someone's going to have to send me a message because I have a autograph print request here. Oh, at Gator Goat Johnny. I guess I'll make it to Johnny? Out to Johnny? Okay. Oh, I just wanted to say that I'll make this out. This is another wonderful one that I'm going to have to get a few more here of this, you guys. This 1950s Spike is going like hotcakes, too. But Gator Goat Johnny at Gator Goat Johnny says that he doesn't think that I got enough commendation for a role I played years ago as a hamster. Snoozer. I played a role in Hamtaro, which was a lovely little sweet little show. Oh, I loved it so much. And it was Snoozer. Snoozer was the character. And he slept a lot. Yes, he did, just like Spike.
But Snoozer sounded like this. This was Snoozer, and everybody loved him. But all he did was snooze, so he didn't get a chance to say much. And I wanted to put a lisp on him, too, because he was so fluffy and very, very lovely and very cute. But he didn't have a whole lot to say because he mostly slept.
So, I know, I didn't get enough commendation for that. Thank you, at Gator Goat Johnny. I'm going to make it out to Johnny, so I hope that's okay. Oh, boy. Having fun, you guys. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. More to come over the weekend. More to come. Yeah, we will see. We will see what happens from here on in. I don't know. I've got lots more going on, and I would like to do more of these live streams anyway, because I got lots of topics. A lot of you guys know also that I'm really into sociology, and I'm interested in human nature, what makes us tick. So I've been thinking about that. Of course, that really tweaked my interest when the Brony movement and fandom came out. It fascinated me how so many people were healed by that, how friendship just exploded through that. It was wonderful. So. I'd like to talk more on those topics, and also how COVID-19 has been affecting everybody, not just actors, but all of us, because it really has. Here you go, Johnny. Thank you again for your request. And. Just make a note of that. Perfect. All right. I just want to see our time is waning. I'm going to stay on a tiny bit longer, you guys, just I want to make sure that I get everybody. And Grace. Grace, thank you so much. I see you on Twitter constantly. I think your projects at school are wonderful. I support them and I support you. I think you're extremely talented and you've got a wonderful heart. And I just want to say, keep on doing what you do to support your friends, your family, yourself, and keep her going. Got a good heart. Yes, we met at the 2019 BronyCon. I am doing well, and thank you. I enjoy putting positivity on Twitter and also Instagram. As I said, I've got a lot of cool videos if you guys love nature. So, yes, I will definitely sign this one for you to Grace, and I will definitely put, when in doubt, role play it out. Awesome. All right. Woohoo! That's great. That's a great saying. Yeah. Beautiful. When in doubt, role play it out. Awesome. Love it. Woohoo! All right. I love that. That's an awesome saying. Wow. I would love to hear more. Love to hear more. Here you go. There it is. It'll be on its way. Okay, every pony. So we are coming to the end of our live stream. Is there a certain place where they announce the conventions? I'll stay a little bit longer, every pony, because you've got a lot of questions here, I can see. Is there a certain place where they announce the conventions? Good question. I wouldn't say there's a certain place. I know they're doing it on Twitter for sure, because I've been on Twitter for a while, and probably Instagram. I'm not sure where else. There's Equestria Daily. I'm sure there would be anything that's MLP. I'm sure you could check and find things with hashtags there. Does Spike like Ember or Smolder more? Rarity. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. He's sleeping. Maybe I'll answer that on the next live stream. And it's not ending, you guys. This live stream is ending, but I just want to let you know that I'm back on Saturday at 2 p.m. PST. That's Pacific Standard Time, 2 o'clock. And I am back again on Sunday twice. And I believe, please check this, I think it's 11 to 12 PST. And after that, 11 to 12, what did I say? And I think it's 11 to 12, and I think it's 1 to 2. But go to streamily.com/Cathy Weseluck. The schedule will be there. And you know what? I'll be posting it on Twitter and Instagram as well. So I've got to tell you guys, it's been absolutely a joy seeing all of you. I would love to do an actor panel. I would love to do more live streaming, even outside of this one in the future. But for now, stay tuned. I'm going to be back over the weekend, tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. Be there and be square, because I got lots more acting tips and lots more fun and frolic. Okay? Love you guys. I don't even know how to end this, to be honest with you. Maybe it will go on forever. Thanks, you guys. Love you all and hope to see you again. Make sure I've got everything taken care of here. I do. Bye.